So, God bless you and thank you for joining me today. I've talked several times about the fact that I make my own maple syrup, and I also talked about how this season was weird and I didn't know what the trees were going to do. It was the most mild winter we've had in a very long time, and specifically the most mild winter that we've had since I started tapping my maple trees and when I taught myself how to make my own maple syrup. So I didn't really know what the winter was going to be like, and I didn't really know how the trees would respond. Well, I actually talked to somebody whose family does it and found out that the trees were ready in their area far sooner than I thought the trees were ready. See, I was waiting for the sap to run to physically see it before I thought the trees were ready, but they were ready long before that. And this particular family got far more sap than I did. I only tapped for, gosh, about a week. So it got me thinking about you all, and I'll explain here in just a moment. Thanks for joining me. You know, the very first time that I went out and prayed for somebody in public or did street witnessing, it was terrifying. And I'm sure physically on the outside, I didn't look like I was ready. I didn't feel like I was ready on the outside, but inwardly I was. And it got me thinking about this since this happened with the maple trees. The maple trees were ready before I thought they were. And how often do we wait till we think we're ready on the outside? Well, I can't really go because of this, or I can't, da da da. We make excuses, right? We all do it. You do it, I do it. We make excuses as to why we physically cannot do something on the outside when on the inside we're ready. So, what does it say in 2 Timothy 4? It says this in verse 2: proclaim the message, be persistent whether the time is favorable or unfavorable. What? I mean, like the trees being ready before I thought they were? Interesting. Convince, rebuke, and encourage with the utmost patience in teaching. It says proclaim the message. It doesn't say proclaim the message when you think you have it figured out on the outside. Proclaim the message. Be persistent whether the time is favorable or unfavorable. So it just got me thinking, this whole conversation about the maple trees and how I didn't think they were ready, but they were. And you maybe don't think you're ready on the exterior, but you're ready on the inside. And you know I'm right, and you know I'm talking to you. So it's terrifying. I'm not going to lie. I was absolutely terrified the very first time that I did it. And I went with people who encouraged me and supported me. And nobody wants to be the new person to do something, but I promise you, the first time you do it, it's not that bad at all. And it gets easier as time goes on. You're not as fearful. Be persistent. Proclaim the message, whether the time is favorable or unfavorable. Don't wait till you're ready on the outside. You might not ever get there. You're ready on the inside. Armor up, we ride at dawn. May God bless you as always. Have a great day.